everyone. So just before I start, I'm just going to state something, one of the rules we have. So what has been happening after the performers have come on, right? And they leave and then everyone applauds, right? Yes? So poetry is a little different. Instead of clapping, what happens is we snap. So can everyone just quickly snap for me, please? So just so we can make this like a family affair and a loving affair, if you hear something you like, even if it's the sexy music and the sexy guitarist here, just what I want you to do is I just want you to snap, right? So if you hear a line you really like, or if you hear a verse or anything you really like, I request for you to snap, because the more you snap, the more I'm able to perform and the more we're just able to have fun, yes? Thank you very much. We huddle underneath the sheets, cuddle each other's heartbeats, snuggle the soles of our feet. Our eyes meet, and as I kiss her cheek, I tell her, I've always been a fast learner, but never really any good at maths. It takes me 136 minutes to discover she has 62 beauty spots on her skin. I feel like a child as I play connect the dots with my crayons, purposely pretending to miss a couple just so I can kiss them a second time. She tells me I'm like a bad habit she cannot kick. I've unleashed her mind while she's still trying to figure out what makes me tick, so she asks if I'm romantic. I tell her generic chocolates and flowers don't define me. I'm that let's shower together kind of romantic. That don't you dare try and take your own clothes off kind of romantic. That let's watch a movie you find boring just so you can fall asleep in my arms kind of romantic. That read me the Twilight Saga just so I can see the sparkle in your eyes. She's starting to realize I can also be cheesy. What she doesn't know is I have always feared commitment. I can barely date an idea, let alone comprehend the idea of dating. I get this from my dad. He used to get mad. Now, I don't blame him. My long run of ADHD and his short bursts of temper never used to get along, so she asked me what went wrong. I explained to her that my father and sobriety had a complicated relationship, and he would often cheat with bottlenecks and motel rooms. And when he eventually checked out, he paid his bill with 6 bullets and a 5th of Jack. I sometimes dream I could pull him back just to tell him he still owed us 4 broken bones, 9 different homes, 2 toughened up boys, and a loving wife. But now I look on the brighter side of life. I get that from my mom. She used to go hungry, starved herself, stood in the kitchen making apple crumble, holding herself together so she could present us platefuls of passion that I was far too young to understand. So as a man, I flickered thrice with the light at the end of my tongue. I was so convinced that my road to heaven would be in the back of a hearse conversing with death, that my final breath would be offered to settle for a comfortable coffin. I tell her I used to believe that when I die, the kingdom I seek would be 2 foot wide and 6 feet deep, and through this journey, praying my eternity wasn't spent lying next to a stranger I didn't even know. She tells me she loves me. Her lips speak gospels I'm starting to believe. She then says, Kyle, this kind of honesty is too rare. So I stop, lighten the mood, crack a joke. Compare her to the love child of Pocahontas and Beyonce. Graceful and elegant, that good old-fashioned 90s kind of relevant with heaven-sent intelligence, a testament touch, fingertips so delicate I drown in the miracles of her love. Now as a man, I look up at the stars and am thankful for everything I have accomplished. But her constellations make me realize my Milky Way white skin still searches for a purpose. So I'm starting to think, in 100 years from now, when the world shrinks and everything we know has burnt out, when I am unable to shout my feelings for her across galaxies, when my voice is no longer able to travel space and time, when her life has passed by and her body has become dust, she can trust that even then she'll remain the center of my universe. So we huddle underneath the sheets, cuddle each other's heartbeats, snuggle the soles of our feet. Our eyes meet, and as I kiss her cheek, I whisper, "You're my in-breath and my out-breath. And I will love you until I have neither."